Hello, everyone. Anita here. Welcome to day 1 and part of day 2 here, and my 12-day journey with OMST therapy within the mental health aspect. I can't wait to share my experiences in this training with you. How I'm breaking this docu-series is when I discuss after the OMST therapy to see how it went, and then the day after, which is in the morning. Because in EMDR, whenever you do some processing information from the right side of the brain where memory and trauma is stored, then it goes over to the left side of the brain where it gives it meaning. You might have some dreams, some insights and connections. I wanted to know, will I have some dreams here? And guess what? Yes, amazing. I do take melatonin at night, 3 milligrams, and then I do sleep with an app called Brain Tap, and it helps with frequencies in the brain to help go into alpha from beta to alpha level so that you can be able to sleep, have a deep sleep and rest. I do recommend that app. I use it every night. My kids use it every night and they sleep through the night. I can share the link in the show notes. Going back at nighttime, I did wake up a couple of times due to the dreams that I was having. It wasn't really bad as in nightmares because I know how to process with emotions and memories and I know how dreams work. All that a dream or nightmare is that we delegated a memory that I was working on. Something came up from the subconscious mind and moved on and was ready to be processed. Since my conscious mind is asleep, the subconscious mind is ready to just clean up and make it clean and refile its system where it belongs so it could take away the edge off on the autonomic nervous system. So that's what it was doing. And I'm already aware of that. So when I wake up feeling any negative sensations or emotions, I just go with it because I know that my body is processing something that I may or may not remember, and that's okay. There's a book called The Body Keeps the Score by Dr. Van Kolk. That book talks about how the body knows the sensations from way in the past, something that our mind tends to repress and suppress. I did wake up several times, but then I was easily able to go back to sleep. The good part, though, when I woke up in the morning, normally when I wake up in the morning, I get a lot of intrusive thoughts, programming, self-defeating thoughts, such as, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do that. The people pleasing in me has a common negative belief of I'm not good enough. So then I have to overcompensate and do more. Well, that causes resistance to positive affirmations. Whenever you wake up, you have a timeline of at least 5 minutes to do some type of positive affirmations. After that, the brain goes from, it starts going from subconscious to conscious mind. And guess what? The conscious mind is made up of programming from cultural upbringing, sensory information from the social media of how we should and should not, what's right, what's good, what's bad. So that causes resistance to those positive affirmations, whether we're doing something good, bad, right, or wrong. So you have a time frame of 5 minutes when you wake up. Well, what I noticed here with the OMST when I woke up in the morning, I had this sense of freedom, of aha moments, of clarity of, oh, wow, I want to do this. And then just these flooding of ideas of how it could be, just all these solutions. And that had me believe that my prefrontal cortex was working as opposed to trying to regulate the nervous system, which is something that I do daily using our resources, calming techniques to always calm the nervous system. So I'm always in a state of calming the nervous system, so that my brain, the prefrontal cortex, could make connections to problem solve. I felt like I didn't have to work so hard this morning. I woke up with no neck pain and no hip pain. I tend to go to yoga, and one of the things that I hear a lot is that emotions get stuck in the body. So for those that suffer with fibromyalgia or some type of chronic pain, we do EMDR for chronic pain because the emotional sensors in the brain send signals to the body that there's some pain there. And the emotional pain and physical pain are in the same part of the brain. So sometimes the pain that we feel in the body may not necessarily be physical pain, but it might be some type of stuck emotional pain. So I did notice more flexibility, less hip pain, and less neck pain. Today, what I'm going to try is doing half a pill of melatonin. I always do the brain tap because it's just amazing. Then we'll see how it goes tomorrow morning. But I did want to talk about day 2 of OMST. On day 1, the bed was positioned from east to west. Well, today on day 2 was positioned to north to south. So they changed the positions of the bed. And I do notice that the colors of the circle was a little bit more saturated in the beginning, and then it got lighter. And then it would just go round and round while the bed was moving as well. I did notice some resonance, minor memories come up from the past, and I noticed some sensations in the body. What I recommend is just go with it. So if you feel an uncomfortable sensation in the body, you can apply some resourcing of belly breathing, which is what I do, or butterfly hug, or some tapping. But just breathing in and out and knowing that this is just resonance from the past, that it's not present, and telling yourself that you are safe, knowing the sensories, touch, taste, sight, sound, smell, and grounding. That is always helpful for bringing you back to the present tense, but not discounting, not repressing or suppressing that emotion in order to get over that pain. You have to go through that pain. So feel that sensation. It won't feel as intense as it did the first time. So what I felt, because I tend to process memories and emotions when they come up, that's something that I love to do daily, because you never know, you get triggers. And even if we were clear and free of any trauma, we have what is called life. You go out there, as I like to call it, the matrix, and you don't know what other people's triggers are, and you get resonance from their triggers, and you want to just wash that off so that you have a clean slate every single day. Doesn't take much, just a couple of seconds of sensory grounding, of belly breathing, and just moving forward with your day. I'm excited to see what's going to be for tomorrow. I will keep you posted. Please feel free to ask questions. As I stated before, I did sense a release of muscle tension, less intrusive thoughts. I was able to have more clarity, have more focus. My dissociation level was definitely less, where I wasn't as foggy with my brain. I didn't feel like I was on automatic, and that's because I'm always busy doing things. I was able to tolerate the situations and make it more bearable. My emotions weren't dysregulated where I was getting frustrated easily. It was more tolerable and as a matter of fact type of behavior, like, okay, I've got this. Okay, we're doing this. Okay, we're doing that. I was able to find my calm quickly when under distress and overwhelmed with a lot of activities. So we'll see tomorrow morning if I have any dreams, any nightmares, any more clarity, any more release of muscle tension with my neck, with my jaw, or with my hips. And share your experiences. Do you guys have any neck pain? Do you have any muscle aches? Let me know what questions you have and what you think might help for your journey if you're interested in this OMST. Until next time, be safe and stay well.